My name is Morgan. Hello everyone. My name is Morgan with S&M Graders, and welcome to our annual product demonstration event. If you didn't know, which I highly doubt, for the past 5 years, S&M have been showing their latest innovations in food grading technology to a live audience at the International Cheese and Wine Convention. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, we have decided to move our presentation to this online format. So thank you everyone for joining us today. Throughout the rest of this event today, you will hear from customer testimonials, a live demonstration of the new product, and a full recipe that you can use on your own with the new product. Now, a bit of our history. S&M has been in the grading business for over 100 years. Our humble beginnings started in the farm of our founder, Shelby Knott. Her heifer had produced a fresh batch of milk a few days. Beforehand, she turned it into a fine homemade cheese. She then took it on a picnic, a short walk from home. To her dismay, she forgot something to cut up her cheese and assorted fruits. Thankfully, though, she did bring her foot callus grater. That day, she learned the value of a good quality grater. From that moment of inspiration, Shelby went on to reinvent the grater and create S&M graters, where they produce the finest of graters possible. This year, they want to unveil their greatest grater yet, introducing the greatest grater by S&M. With the latest in innovation and historical knowledge combined, you won't find a better grater than this on the market. With that, let's show you a recipe cooked by our company chef and great-granddaughter of our founder, Shelby Knott III.
To demonstrate just how great our grater is, we're going to prep and cook an easy 6-ingredient pasta sauce recipe. To make 1 serving of our pasta sauce, you will need 1 pound of tomatoes, salt, 2½ tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon garlic paste, 1/4 teaspoon of rosemary, and 1 teaspoon of butter. To begin, let's slice a thin round off the bottom of each tomato. Starting at the cut end, grate tomatoes on the largest holes of our grater over a medium bowl until all that's left is the flaked tomato skin and stem. The height of our grater allows lots of tomatoes to be grated. Once done, we can scoop out the tomatoes and begin to salt. We can now heat our oil in a pan over medium heat. We'll cook the garlic and toss occasionally until golden brown, about 3 minutes. We can now add our tomatoes and rosemary to our pan. We can now let this cook and stir often until mixture is slightly thickened. This will take about 5 to 10 minutes. In the meantime, we can begin to cook our noodles. We're going to fill a pot and turn on medium heat and allow our water to boil. Once our water is boiled, we can add our noodles to the pot and cook. Once cooked, we'll drain our noodles. Now that our noodle and sauce is cooked, we can begin to plate our meal. To further illustrate the wonderful capabilities of our grater, we can grate cheese onto the top of our dish. This wonderful dish has been created thanks to the grater.
What a yummy recipe that was. Now I want to show you exactly how great the greatest grater can be in your kitchen. So let's start grating some food items. Here we have a lemon. We have 3 slots, 3 grater holes on our greatest grater. The large size, our smaller shredder, and the small grater. Lemon, perfect on the small grater. Grates beautifully to get you that nice zest you want to finish off your meals with. Then we got our cheese, of course. How can you do a grater video without showing the cheese being grated? Look at that, beautifully prepared cheese. I could eat that right now. I won't, just because this is not a mukbang. Now, there's an amazing cleaning feature on this greatest grater. You see, I've dirtied up this one side with the cheese. I take this knob right up top here, I twist it, and boom, a clean, fresh surface. Obviously, that is a joke. But the greatest grater is even water resistant. I put it in a bit of water, and boom, grates just like butter. Soft butter, beautiful. Now, we did have some requests from people across Canada about our grater, which we want to answer for you here today. So Ethel from Bayvert, Newfoundland asked, can it grate bread for making Newfoundland dressing? Well, Ethel, here you go. It is beautiful. Now you can use the smaller side if you like a little bit smaller of a grain on your dressing, or the big side for getting that really nice, thick dressing for you. And then we also had Gus from Saskatchewan ask, kind of strange to me, but can you grate meat for maybe making some yummy chicken nuggets? Of course you can, Gus. Look at that, beautiful. Easy as pie with the greatest grater. Not only can it grate anything edible you can think of, it also includes a bonus feature. All you have to do is pop off the rubber bottom and boom. It also is a cookie cutter. Great for cutting out the cookie that you need. It's truly a multi-purpose tool. So the greatest grater adds so much value to your kitchen and your life. Not only is grating food items handy to do, but makes your cooking easier. There's also scientifically backed evidence for why grating your food is more beneficial than traditional cutting. First of all, using a grater is safer for your hands. A knife, a traditional cutting of a knife, it might hurt your appendages. A grater is 112.8% less likely to harm compared to a knife. A knife, you can easily cut off a finger, cut down to the bone, drop it off the counter, and stab your foot. However, a grater, on the other hand, there are no such worries. We even have patently designed grater holes which reduce cuts compared to other graters. And even if you don't know how to be safe around a grater, you're not too familiar with one, the worst case scenario is to get a nick or a scratch. That can be solved with a Band-Aid. Now, not only is the greatest grater safe, it is healthy for your body. Grating your food increases the surface area of your food items. In layman's terms, this allows for deeper flavors on your food and allows for more nutrients to be absorbed by your body. Now that you've seen and heard exactly why your grater is the best on the market, we want to turn now to some customer feedback who had a chance to review the greatest grater a few months prior to its release. what do you think of the greatest grater?
Oh, the greatest grater. Well, I would grate my cheese. I would grate my lime.
It has 3 different holes, not 1, but 3.
You will never know what good macaroni and cheese tastes like until you start grating your own.
Oh man, I recently got this grater and what can I say? It is amazing. The holes, the number of holes is very good at grating the cheese.
I would grate my carrots.
And it is stainless steel, so it prevents it from rusting.
Bag cheese, that's not the way. Doesn't melt properly, but when you grate your own,
If I want a big personality, I have the greatest grater.
then you will see good quality.
Really good at grating it. I would 100% recommend 10 out of 10.
And if I want to survive in the kitchen, I have the greatest grater.
Please buy it.
You're very adamant about sharing your experience of the greatest grater with us here today. Why is that? I don't know what I'd do without the greatest grater. There's one day in particular, 5 months ago, I found myself in the kitchen cutting up some bananas, grating a pear for a fruit salad. I didn't notice one of the peels land on the floor while I was cutting. As I turned to the fridge, I stepped onto the peel and my feet went out from under me. The knife hurled into the air and fell straight back towards my chest. I closed my eyes thinking it was the end. Then all of a sudden, the greatest grater, however, honestly, must have jumped out the counter and put itself in the way of that knife. I opened my eyes and the knife was stuck in the grater and lay on my chest. I'll never have a better friend than the greatest grater. So how long have you had the greatest grater?
I had my very own greatest grater for over 3 months now.
And how has it changed your cooking?
First of all, it has not only changed my cooking, it has changed my whole life. It has been a blessing to every meal I've cooked and have made my supper plans so much easier.
What other features of the greatest grater has affected your life?
Well, not only does it grate food really well, it also has helped file my taxes. The greatest grater is great at folding laundry. It even cleans up after itself. I wouldn't recommend playing chess with it though.
Wow, the greatest grater has had quite an effect on you.
Oh yes, I'll never go back to another grater now.
Well, what more can I say? You've heard it from our other customers firsthand. They love the greatest grater, and you will too. It will change your kitchen and your life. A key value here at S&M is trying to help solve world hunger. And we believe by getting everyone a grater, we can help get better food into more people. Our vision here at S&M is getting an S&M grater into every home around the world. More grating equals more eating. Now, for those of you who have joined us for our live stream today, we want to offer you a special discount on our greatest grater. Normally, the greatest grater is $109.99. I know what you're thinking, that's already a steal. But because you joined us today, I'm going to give you a special code you can use at checkout, and you get the greatest grater for $9.99. Isn't that amazing? Now, so if you go to our website, snmgraders.com, you can see the variety of things from the live stream today, including our history, the live stream recording, a short refresher on the greatest graders features, as well as some other products by S&M. But if you look below the greatest grater, you can click the button, and then once you follow the steps, simply use this code at checkout and get your grater for $9.99. The code is Morgan is awesome. That's all one word, Morgan is awesome. And that discount code works for all the color options available. We sell the greatest grater in a variety of colors: pepper black, as you see here, tomato red, cheesy yellow, and blueberry blue. All can be purchased for $9.99 if you use the code MorganIsAwesome at checkout. What a steal! So go online and get yourself your very own greatest grater. Now I want to thank you for joining us today, and we will see you next year at our next S&M product unveiling. I know you're looking forward to it, and I am too. I'm looking forward to all the new innovations S&M will be introducing. S&M, just to give you a sneak peek, are currently working on features such as Wi-Fi capabilities, graters on wheels, and full-size models. But you'll have to wait until next year to see which one we've perfected. So until then, from your friends at S&M, keep on grading and we'll keep on innovating.